I'm MJ DeMarco, and I'm here to rip the blindfold off and plunge you headfirst into the truth about wealth. Friends, what is true wealth? Is it something that can be measured in numbers, in material possessions, or in the size of our bank account? Is it having millions in the bank? A fancy car, a giant mansion? These are the images that often come to mind when we think of wealth. For many, the answer is yes. But let me tell you something, you're wrong. True wealth isn't measured in material things. True wealth isn't just about money, it's about time. It's about freedom. It's the ability to enjoy life's simple moments like a walk in the park, an afternoon with family, or a sunset stroll. It's about living life on your own terms. Having the freedom to travel, to work from home, to spend time with loved ones without worrying about the clock. Meet MJ DeMarco, a man who had it all: money, cars, a mansion. But he wasn't happy. Despite his material success, he felt a deep emptiness. He was trapped in a never-ending race. He worked long hours, sacrificing his time and health, all to maintain a lifestyle that didn't fulfill him. He worked tirelessly to maintain a lifestyle that didn't fulfill him. Every day was a constant struggle, a battle against the clock and stress, until one day he realized there was a better way, the fast lane. He decided to change his life, to seek true wealth, the kind that isn't measured in money but in freedom and happiness. Like many of you, I grew up with the idea that success meant studying hard, getting a good job, and working hard until retirement. From a young age, my parents instilled in me the importance of education and dedication. They told me that if I followed this path, I would have a secure and prosperous life. That's exactly what I did. I studied, graduated, and got a stable job. I was proud of my accomplishments and believed I was on the right track. My friends and family were also happy for me, and that motivated me to keep going. But over time, I realized something was wrong. Despite having a good job and a decent salary, I felt empty. I wondered if this was all life had to offer. I began to question my decisions and reflect on what I really wanted. Despite working hard, I didn't feel like I was making progress. Every day seemed like a repeat of the last. The same tasks, the same meetings, and the same feeling of dissatisfaction. I realized that although I was busy, I wasn't being productive in a deeper sense. I was trapped in a routine that was slowly consuming me. I would wake up, go to work, come home, and repeat the cycle the next day. There was no excitement, no passion, just endless monotony. I was trading my time for money, and I had no time for anything else. My hobbies, my friends, and my family took a back seat. I realized I was sacrificing my happiness for a false sense of security. I felt like a hamster running on a wheel. No matter how hard I tried, I always ended up in the same place. That's when I decided I needed a change that would allow me to live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. The problem is that the traditional path to wealth is slow and exhausting. It forces you to sacrifice your time, your health, and your happiness for the promise of an uncertain reward in the distant future. Why work your whole life to enjoy it when you're old? Doesn't it make more sense to look for a path that allows you to enjoy your time and freedom right now?
78 years old or so.
Many young people fall into the sidewalk trap. They live paycheck to paycheck, spending everything they earn on things they don't need. They think freedom is about buying the latest phone or the latest fashions, but the reality is that financial freedom isn't about how much money you spend, but how much you control your finances. Living paycheck to paycheck keeps you tied to a system that doesn't allow you to grow. Section 5, the Fastlane, your path to financial freedom. The Fastlane, on the other hand, is about building assets that generate passive income. It's about creating something that works for you, instead of you working for money. And what does this look like in real life? Imagine an online business, a mobile app, or a book you've written that generates income even while you sleep. That's the essence of the Fastlane.
It actually does. It's because
Section 6, unlimited income, building a successful business. MJ DeMarco, the man I told you about earlier, managed to escape the rat race by creating an online lead generation business. His business grew rapidly, generating passive income that far exceeded his previous salary. This is just one example. The possibilities are endless. The important thing is to find a need in the market and create a solution that satisfies it.
this is where a lot of
Section 7, the magic of compound interest versus exponential income. Many believe that the key to wealth is saving and investing in the stock market. While it's important to save, the reality is that compound interest takes time. In the fast lane, we don't rely solely on compound interest. We focus on creating businesses and investments that generate exponential income, allowing us to achieve financial freedom much faster.
Your parents subscribe to the scripts, the media subscribes.
Section 8. The 5 Commandments of Success. Sense for the win. To be successful in the fast lane, it's essential to follow the 5 commandments of sense. These commandments are not just rules, but principles that guide every decision and action on the path to financial freedom and business success. Control. Take control of your destiny. This means being the captain of your own ship, making decisions that bring you closer to your goals without depending on others. Don't depend on a boss or a job. True independence comes from creating your own opportunities and not being tied to traditional employment. Entry. Create multiple income streams. Diversifying your income protects you against uncertainty and allows you to grow financially faster and more securely. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversification applies not only to income but also to investments. Make sure you have a varied portfolio to minimize risks. Need. Find a need in the market and create a solution. Business success often comes from identifying problems and offering innovative solutions that meet those needs. Time. Don't trade your time for money. Instead of working more hours, look for ways to make your money work for you, freeing up your time for other valuable activities. Create systems that work for you. Automation and efficient systems are key to scaling your business without sacrificing your personal time. Scale. Think big. Don't limit yourself to small goals. Visualize the impact you can have on a large scale and work towards it. Look for opportunities to scale your businesses and investments. Scalability is what differentiates successful businesses from mediocre ones. Always look for ways to expand and grow.
If you can't go replace the,
Section 9. Take action now. Don't dream, live. Friends, life is too short to spend it working at a job you don't like. Don't settle for a mediocre life. Take control of your destiny and start building the future of your dreams. The road won't be easy, but I assure you the reward is worth it. Start today. Don't wait for tomorrow. The time is now.